been around 3 weeks since the last top 10 theme team list we have done on the channel here, and now that we have Team Diamonds, this one had to get updated. We have so many good cards that have came out, 32 92s, obviously a lot of times 2 chemistries on there as well, so a lot of people are looking to build new theme teams, and I got you guys here today. I will say this top 10 was very hard to make. There's a lot of good theme teams left off the list, but if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do top 10s all the time. I do gameplays, everything Madden Ultimate Team. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's head right into number 10. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. Boys, so starting off at number 10, we do have the Indianapolis Colts theme team, and I will say number 10 and number 9 feel like a drop-off from 8 and above. Let me just say that right now. I don't think 10 and 9 are in the same category, but this is still a really solid theme team, and in my notes, I kind of wrote something down for every team, and for the Colts, I literally wrote down that all their skill positions are really, really good, and you can see right here, we have Marshall Faulk, Marvin Harrison, brand new Stephon Gilmore as well, which is a really, really good card in the game, especially on a theme team. And then you got your Team Diamond, Reggie Wayne right here. You also got John Mackey, but the thing that's, oh yeah, John Mackey's also a top 3 tight end, easy. The thing that's good too is I know Phillip Rivers is right there, but yeah, Anthony Richardson, boys, this theme just on offensive loan is really nice. The thing that's carrying them so down on this list and why they're not higher up is, yeah, the defense, man. There's not really much to walk away with here. You got maybe like 3 or 4 cards you're really using. Kenny Moore is probably a blitzer because he doesn't get pick artists or anything, so a good fast blitzer there. But Bobby Okereke, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not 100% sure, but he's a good user out there. You got Ted Hendricks as well, and then Joe Klecko. Not the craziest defense. This is the only reason why they're so low on this list with that amazing offense. All right, so now we move over to our number 9, and like I mentioned, I do feel like 9 and 10 are a little bit ways off from 8 and above on this list, but at the end of the day, this is still a solid theme team. The wide receivers are pretty good. You got Puka Nacua. He is dropping in price, so he's actually obtainable, especially if you're locking in for a theme team. And then Deshaun Jackson, I always forget that he played for the Rams. He is obviously a great card. Goes in a lot of theme teams actually on this top 10. He's a big pusher to make theme teams good because how good his card truly is. OBJ is still usable if you're running the theme team. And then at running back, if you can't afford Todd Gurley, you still got Marshall Faulk as well, which is an amazing card. Kurt Warner, obviously quarterback, probably use a filler there. You don't really need to use a theme team quarterback ever. It doesn't, who cares about speed on a quarterback if it's a slow guy anyways. But moving to defense, it is a little bit weaker over here at safety. There's really no safety you're using, maybe Jordan Fuller on a 50-50, but you do got Clay Matthews. You do got one of the best D tackles in the game, and then you got Leonard Floyd LTD matched with these corners right here. Ryan McNeil is actually pretty solid. I believe he is 6'2". You got Aeneas Williams, and then also Night Train Lane, who's another 6'2" corner out there as well. And then Aqib Talib's actually probably still usable if you're in a 50-50 or even a 25, honestly. But this theme team, another one where I feel like they are really good and solid, but yeah, this top 8, boys, I'm telling you, they're different. Now moving over to number 8, we do have the Ravens, who were really ranked higher on this last time, or the last time we did this list. I think they were like number 5 or 6, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, not too many upgrades. Their offense is a lot better, though. You do got Le'Veon Bell out there, which I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't even know if I'm playing Le'Veon Bell over. Did Mostert get 91? Never mind. I forgot Mostert got cheated on his speed as well. So Le'Veon Bell probably is the best running back in their theme team. You do got great quarterback options, though. Joe Flacco is actually amazing, and Lamar. See, like I said, I don't really mind like quarterback upgrades, or like if it's like a guy like Kurt Warner, right? You definitely want to upgrade there a little bit. But for the Ravens, like these are actually really good quarterbacks. So speed buff on these guys is actually nice. You got Anquan Bolden, though, which is a cool card. You got Deshaun Jackson. Not a bad wide receiver trio right there. The defense is pretty solid too. Obviously, the reason why they're a little bit lower is because they only have a couple cards sporadically down here. You do got a really solid outside linebacker in Tavius Robinson. Ray Lewis is a big deal. You're boosting him up to 93 speed, maybe even 94 in your theme team. Ed Reed's still usable, and then you got one of the best corners in the game in Deion Sanders, man. I do wish the Ravens were a little bit better over here. You can see a lot of these cards just really aren't touching the field. But for their high-end cards, I do think this theme team holds a little bit weight on this list. And moving over to our number 7, we do have a theme team, obviously the Patriots right here, a theme team that is getting better and better with every single drop. Their offense is actually really good. They have 2 91 pluses on their offensive line. That's what you love to see. Obviously, their Team Diamonds, an offensive lineman, you're going to get them, fill them in, times 2, we'll take it, right? But Rob Gronkowski, that's a big deal right there. You can get him up to 93, 94 speed on a big Rob Gronkowski card. That is huge. The free Randy Moss, if you can get a theme team with him in there, Raiders, what does he go, Niners? I always forget his theme teams. Does he even play for the... I don't even know if he gets 9. I forget his theme teams, but whatever team, Vikings, Patriots, whatever, Tennessee Titans, Randy Moss, he is a big deal if you could boost him, and obviously Patriots get him. They get one of the best running backs in the game, Cordero Patterson. Stephon Gilmore, out of position wide receiver, is a big deal. Not really a wide receiver 3 or quarterback, but we love what we see in those high-end positions down here. The defense is pretty solid too. You can see we do got a great corner. I would say he's not great anymore, but Adrian Phillips is still usable, but the corners are amazing. You got Asante Samuel LTD, you got Christian Gonzalez. This card is a dog right here. The defensive line is solid too. You do got a 92 D tackle right here. Nothing really usable up here besides maybe Judon, but at the end of the day, I think the corners, the wide receivers, the tight end, a couple offensive linemen, and also one of the best running backs in the game. I do like this Patriots team a lot. Super underrated, and they're only going to get better. They always get a lot of legends. So now we move over to number 6, and this is my current 25 out of 25. I do run the Raiders and also the Harvest, and I didn't realize when looking at the actual team and like taking away like the cards that I am super boosting, that some of these cards are, this theme team isn't as good as I thought it was. I truly in my head thought it was like a top 3 theme team, but you can see the offensive line's cool. We do got a right tackle, that's a 92. We got a left tackle, that's 91. But moving to wide receiver, the reason why you can see I am running Harvest is because, yeah, Amari Cooper gets both of them, and also Matt Collins, right? Those wide receivers, even on a normal Raiders theme team, is amazing. You got Deshaun Jackson. So some of the best wide receivers you can get on a theme team. You got an elite running back, no real fullback or quarterback to plug in right here. But on defense, this is where they're kind of holding this theme team back. You get elite offense, an elite offense right there with your wide receivers and running back, right? A couple offensive linemen. But you come to defense, you really only have Ronnie Lott and also DRC. I mean, Howie Long is really cool too. I guess Ted Hendricks is good if you can really utilize him, get him maybe a 50-50. That's nice. You got Robert Spillane that's usable, but having no like cornerback 2, cornerback 3, or even like safety, I think Isaiah Palomao is getting a little slow in the game. Yeah, 89 speed. It is tough to throw some guys out there, but at the end of the day, I do think the high-end cards on the same team definitely do carry them. At number 5, we do have the Miami Dolphins. I think the top 5 is super elite right here. This theme team is becoming more and more popular. A lot of people are running this alongside Harvest. I think one of the more popular setups right now in the game is 50 Harvest, 25 Dolphins. Yes, you can afford, or yes, you can squeeze it in. It is possible. I've seen it multiple times. But you can see the offensive line. You got a 92, a 90. That is nice to see. Your tight end situation's amazing. Julius Thomas, always forget that he played for the Dolphins, but he does get Dolphins chem. You get Chris Carter. Mac Hollins played for them too. I don't know if many of you guys knew that. Mark Clayton, I don't know if you really want to use him there. I mean, he is still pretty good, but at the end of the day, he is the 5'9". I know some people hate that. Still, 93, 94 speed is nice on a wide receiver. The quarterback situation, you don't got to use Dan the Man. Some people love him, some people hate him, but he is there if you want him. Raheem Mostert is still usable too, or obviously you can get your Ricky or Williams down here. So a really good running back combo down there. Not mad at that at all. The defense is pretty solid too. The thing that's really holding them back is no corner depth at all. You really only have Troy Vincent, but the safeties are nice. You get Donovan Darius, Rashad Jones, Javon Holland down here. You also get some good linebackers. I mean, amazing linebackers. You got Joey Porter, the OG Joey Porter. Channing Crowder, I don't really count that. I mean, he's a team captain. I know he's a Dolphin, but I don't really count that. But Bradley Chubb's nice off the edge. The only thing really holding them back is like, yeah, the pass rushers are a little weak. No corners, but Mario Williams is nice too. It's a solid theme team all around. I think it's a really good one if you can mix it in and maybe fill in some of these holes at corner or whatnot with a team that's strong at corner. But at the end of the day, I can't rank them too much higher with that corner group. Just can't do it. So moving over to our number 4, I know a lot of you guys are big Cowboys fans and a lot of Cowboys theme teamers comment on the video, so I know there's a big population of them. This theme team is still very good. The wide receiver group is absolutely elite. You got Amari Cooper, Lightning, and Stephon Gilmore down here. There's really not a single offensive lineman besides Zach Martin that's usable, which really does suck. Even tight end, I just don't think you're going to be using Jake Ferguson, boys. 87 speed base. No one's using that card. I don't even, like, no running back and no quarterback. I mean, Dak's cool, but you're not really using him. Maybe Troy Aikman. I would definitely use Troy Aikman over Dak, but even then, I still think most people would be using a filler. It does suck that they are missing a lot of spots on offense besides wide receiver, but the defense is still really good. You are getting probably the best corner in the game in Deron Bland. I think a lot of people still have him as the number 1 corner, him and Richard Sherman, whatever you want to do here. And then you have the 100% the third best corner in the game, and Deion Sanders right there. Elite card right there. So you have 2 of the best corners in the game. Ryan McNeil is another 6'2" corner, which is huge. You're boosting a card. I love Darren Woodson. I think he's amazing. I think he has one of the best abilities in the game. He is really bad statistically. So on a theme team, if you get him on a theme team, that is huge, and it makes Darren Woodson even better and one of the better cards in the game. Chuck Howley is actually a really good user too for theme teams. 6'2", 93 speed on a theme team. Yeah, the Cowboys is nice, man. You got good corners, great wide receivers, really good safety up here. You could even use Curse if you want a good user. I like the Cowboys a lot, man. They definitely could be a little bit better, but still all around solid. Now we have our number 3 theme team. The Seattle Seahawks have been the best theme team, or one of the best theme teams in the game the entire year. I think they've sat in this top 10 the entire year. They've never moved out of it. They were number 1 a couple times. It has been insane, the legacy run they are having. They obviously have a great center in Kevin Glover. The left tackle, I guess if you could boost him to 90, you could probably still use him around there. I know a lot of people like to look at their team as 90 pluses, but the tight end group is amazing. You got Greg Olsen, Jimmy Graham. The wide receivers are loaded too. You got Jerry Rice, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Steve Largent, who's actually like 92 speed base, so that's nice. You also got Edge down here, K9, whoever you want to use at running back. Great selection there. I'm not the biggest fan of Warren Moon or Dangerous. I guess you could use them if you want to be like strict on your team. Go ahead. They're not bad. You got a solid fullback, I guess. The defense is really cracked, too. So you got Tariq Woolen, the free card. Amazing. One of the best corners in the game. Probably still a top 5 corner. That's probably where I'd put him. I'd probably put him at like 4 or 5, honestly, if I had to do another rankings. You got Richard Sherman down here. Merton Hanks, a great safety in the game. I think this card's super underrated. Yeah, 92 speed. He has like 94 zone and like 93 play rec. Merton Hanks is a great card. Julian Love is also usable too, since he got both of his boosts. Another really solid card out there. So great corners, good D tackle, great safety. Obviously the wide receivers, tight end, and running backs are great. Yeah, the Seattle Seahawks is still elite, man. They're not going anywhere. So at number 2, this is a theme team that has kind of came up big over the last couple drops here. The 49ers. Honestly, I did not realize how good they were until a lot of people in my chat were telling me to go take a look at it. Maybe I gotta switch off the Raiders to them. And honestly, they aren't wrong. This theme team has got very cracked. All 3 of these wide receivers came in this last week. Jerry Rice, obviously one of the best wide receivers in the game. Anquan Bolden. You still got Randy Moss. Brandon Ayuk, one of my favorite players in real life. One of those underrated players. I love him there. You got a great offensive line, so you got a 91 right here, 91 in the left tackle. Your tight ends are still pretty solid, usable. Raheem Mostert is nice. You could still definitely use that card in a theme team. Quarterbacks, whatever. You got a 91 fullback. That's a big deal for theme teamers. If you get a 91 fullback, fill him in. That is awesome to see. And then coming over to the defense, you get probably another thing like the Cowboys, like I just showed you. You get 2 cards that are top 3 in their position, right? Deion Sanders, you get Richard Sherman. Both are top 3 at corner, no matter how do you want to rank them. They're both top 3. And then when you come to safety, they have the best safeties out of every theme team too. Merton Hanks, Ronnie Lott, Jimmy Ward, one of the most underrated cards in the game. 93 speed, 90 man, 93 zone, 92 hit power. The most underrated card in the game, by the way. Jimmy Ward right there. No one talks about how good that card is. The DBs are elite. The wide receivers are elite. Great offensive line, or at least pieces there. This team is so underrated. I didn't realize how good they were until I was doing this video, man. It's crazy. You guys knew who was coming at number 1. This theme team has been getting absolutely blessed all year long as well, just like the Seahawks, the Philadelphia Eagles, man. And also, which is crazy, I don't know if you guys can see this, I can't go up any farther, but it does show their price to build this theme team is by far the most expensive too. I think the second one was the Niners, and they were 9 mil. This theme team is 12.1 mil to build up right here, which is actually insane. But you do got John Runyon on the line, which is cool. You got a nice tight end. The wide receivers are loaded, man. Alshon Jeffries down here, Matt Collins, Deshaun Jackson, Chris Carter, Devontae Smith. Honestly, I don't even know how I would run it. Like, who are the top 3? If I had to run this theme team, bro, they're all too good. They're all too good. I don't even know who I'd cut out. I think Chris Carter, I think I'd cut out D-Jax, honestly, if I had all the coins in the world. This is probably, actually, no, I think I got to keep that 94 speed. I think this is what I'd run right here, honestly. If I was running a strict Eagles theme team, the running back is still kind of boring. You know, DeAndre Swift's 88. You got Michael Vick, but the defense is also loaded, man. The corners are great. All 3 corners are top 10 in the game. You got Troy Vincent, DRC, Asante Samuel. You got the best D-line in the game, Josh Sweat. You also got this William Perry card that is underrated. Javon Curse, Reggie White, who you could play at D-tackle as well. I mean, look at the D-line. Nolan Smith is probably still the best edge rusher in the game right now. He's still super expensive. You got C.D. Deuce, Brian Dawkins. This theme team is loaded top to bottom, man. I had to put the Eagles here. I mean, they are a great theme team in the game. I think the Niners are really close to them. I don't think people realize how close they are. But at the end of the day, they're both great, man. Hey, you can't get much better than this. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which theme team are you rocking right now in the game. Are you rocking a hybrid, just a 25? Are you rocking 50? Comment it down below. I love reading those comments. And hope to see you guys in the next video, man. Peace out, boys.